Let's go.
Hey. Hey. What people thems. So this is I'm actually what I'm doing at the moment is I'm going through my Patreon messages, and you know there might be some things that have been in there for months, like potentially that I might have missed. Because what I've tried to do, like over the kind of months and I guess a couple of years now I've had my channel, is I try and hit everybody, so I make sure that everyone gets kind of seen. But sometimes that can be really difficult in trying to balance everybody and, you know, the reaction requests and things that are trending and all that kind of stuff. So I've kind of made days now that are very, I mean, it's probably something I should have thought about before, but, you know, I'm just not, I guess I'm just not that bright a cookie. So I've got designated days now where I'm like, right, so that's a Patreon request day, that's a YouTube request day, that's an overall request day, that's what I want to react to day, that's friends. So I've got designated days for certain things. So anyway, so I've just dived. I've just gone through some of my Patreon requests, and I've gone into your thread, die, and I can see there is a request of yours from 10 months ago, and I don't know how I missed this. There's been lots of conversations since then, so I've probably just missed it. But you asked for A. Marie, One Thing from the 2005 World Music Awards. Now I do know that song. It's just one thing that got me tripping. Like, it's a big tune, but I don't recall seeing her performance of that at the 2005 Music Awards. And A. Marie is one of them artists who I feel like she's got some big tunes. Actually, she's got at least one or two that come to mind. One Thing, and what's the other one that's if you want it, baby, I'm for real. I take you to paradise. I'm gonna give you all my love, yeah. Which is also a tune, Paradise. I think it's called Paradise, and there's probably more that I'm missing as well, because it can't just be the two songs that she's done. But anyway, I definitely haven't really watched much of her live. I remember that she did. I mean, it might actually be the same award show actually. Her, Rihanna, and Tierra Marie, I think it was, did a tribute to Destiny's Child, because they were announcing that they were disbanding the group and were going to go solo. So I don't know whether they all had individual performances that night as well. So if they did, maybe it's from that, because I'm sure it was the World Music Awards that Destiny Child announced they were splitting up. So, well, not they announced it, but that was going to be their last performance. So let's have a look, and let's see. I think it is, you know, because that stage looks very familiar. It looks very, very familiar. It's funny because if it is this, then actually I've only I've only ever watched the Destiny's Child bits, so it'll be interesting to kind of see how this goes. Let's see. It's had 1.8 million views, so I'm sure it's going to be an absolute doozy. Oh, this is right up my street.
Ladies, you ever had that fella that had that one thing? It's this one thing got me tripping. It's this one thing. Let's go.
Hey. composer's
So let me
serious.
feel it. It's this one thing you did. It's this one thing that caught me slipping. It's this one thing I want to admit it. It's this one thing and I was so with it. It's this one thing. Hey, we don't know each other well, so why I keep thinking of myself? Memories just keep ringing bells. Hey, voices I don't wanna understand. My car keeps on jiggling in my hands. My heart hears a clicking towards the door. It's this one thing that got me tripping. It's this one thing that got me tripping. This one thing you saw, baby, feel it. It's this one thing you did. It's this one thing that caught me slipping. Oh, thing I want to admit. This one thing and I was so with it. Yeah, this one thing you did. Hey, and baby, I just can't believe it. Hey, now put your hands up. I keep the night tide trying to let the door, but I keep on seeing you. I'm hoping you can keep a secret. Babe, what you did? So baby, feel it. It's this one thing you did. Oh, it's this one thing I want to admit it. This one thing and I was so with it. It's this one thing you did. Oh, world music. Sheila, break it down.
Sheila.
I know you think I'm a good girl.
I love a little breakdown.
I said, it's this one thing you did. Yeah, it's Sheila E. y'all.
It is Sheila E. That is a sick performance. That is a sick performance because I'm pretty certain as well. Oh, don't do it to me, because we'll go down a Destiny Child rabbit hole here. That was really impressive. Actually, I don't think I've ever really given Amory, particularly live performances anyway. I don't think I've ever really given any like, I've never seen that. I don't think I've ever seen her perform that live. And like I said, I'm sure that when her, Rihanna and Tia Marie did that performance, I was certain that it was mimed. I was certain it was. So I don't think I've ever really heard her live, and she was giving like choreography in that, and yeah, there's some breathy bits, but in comparison to what she was actually doing and the movement she was making, like creative on the stage, like really fluid movements, like really giving it as well, like really giving the performance. I don't think I've ever really watched her like that, and it makes me wonder why she wasn't bigger than. Again, maybe I've been under a rock, and maybe she was bigger than what I think she was at that time. But I can't really think of those two, a couple songs from her really, and I definitely look. I mean, that kind of performance level for me, at least anyway, is giving any of the kind of big stars that I would expect to see. Her voice is maybe not like super powerful, but it's got really good range to it in terms of being quite like a bit like a Maya-esque voice. It's quite sweet and fine and high. She's got a very high toned voice, but what she does with what she's got, I think, is really good. And again, you can hear her singing. Because at first I thought it was like a vocal track like a live vocal track that she'd done, but you can hear her when she's kind of speaking to the audience and stuff, and then you can hear her when she's doing the live vocals on top of the track. So I'm super impressed with that. Amazing. I love that. Absolutely love that. And I do think it's the same note as their kind of farewell Destiny's Child. I might need to react to that now. In fact, what I think I'm gonna react to. In fact, yeah, I'll do it in my next video. So I'm gonna react to the performance that Rihanna and them did, and then I'm gonna do the World Music Awards performance. That's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. You know, I've not reacted to some Destiny's Child for a little while actually. So that yeah. All right then, I could do with some Michelle and Beyonce. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, okay, I could do it. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, dog, you don't know what you started here. You don't know what you started here, do I? I would love to know what you guys thought of this and what your thoughts on A. Marie. Like, I've probably just really scratched the surface with that performance, to be honest. But I'm absolutely, I'm so impressed with that. I never thought her performance would get, because again her voice is so fine. It's so fine. I just didn't think all that performance. Although she did do a good performance of the Destiny Child thing, from what I remember. So yeah, I'd love to know what your thoughts are. If you did enjoy this, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That'd be amazing. Thank you very much. And if you do want access to my videos before they come to YouTube, which they're always put on Patreon first, then head on over to Patreon. It's a great way to help support the channel. And I would be really, really grateful if you did. And it also means that you get more access to me and you get access to more of my stuff. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next